Today, my OP4 Kuro deck will be taking on my son's OP4 Kaido deck in this One Piece TCG battle. Kaido lets me go first, so with 1 Don, I place Eric on the board. Kaido gets 2 Don, but opts to just pass for now. With 3 Don, I place my 2-cost Nami, getting a Sham in hand off the search, attaching my last Don to Kuro for a 6k attack at Kaido. But Kaido counters with X-Drake. Kaido then gets 4 Don, but places nobody on board. He must be bricking his deck hard here. Anyway, he places 2 Don under Kaido and hits my Kuro Leader for 7k. At this early stage, I don't think it's wise to counter it, so I just tank the hit, putting me down to 4 life, as well as gaining an Ezo. With 5 Don in play and board advantage, I just place a Pearl blocker for 2, before placing 1 Don under Kuro, leaving 2 in reserve and hitting Kaido for 6k, which he once again counters with X-Drake. Kaido gets 6 Don, but he once again plays no cards. Instead, he places Onigashima Island for 3, rests it to gain 1 extra rested Don, and then after keeping 2 in reserve, places 1 under Kaido to hit my Kuro for 6k, which I do decide to counter by using Hachan. Getting 7 Don now as Kuro and seeing an empty board opposite, I decide to try and take advantage by playing my 6-cost 8k Kuro. I then place my last Don under Kuro and attack Kaido for 6k. Which he takes and so goes down to 3 life. Sensing an opportunity, I decide to rest both East Blue Nami and Eric to restand my Kuro Leader, which means I can attack Kaido again for 6k. And my gamble paid off as he's now down to just 2 life. Kaido of course gets 9 Don now, but firstly rests Onigashima Island to put his last Don in play rested. He then places down 7-cost King and removes 2 Don to get rid of my Nami and block at Pearl. He does have 0 Don to give to Kaido though, so he just hits my Kuro for 5k, which I counter using Eric. Now I have 9 Don, so I first place another Pearl for 2 Don. And then I place Sham for 3 Don, but unfortunately don't have Buchi in hand. So I place 2 Don under my Kuro Leader, giving him 7k as I keep 2 Don in reserve, and I attack Kaido, who takes the hit, meaning he only has 1 life remaining. So I decide to attack with my 8k Kuro at Kaido, and he takes the hit yet again, meaning he has no life remaining. But Kaido now has all 10 Don to play with, and he decides to place 9-drop Kaido on the board, who not only gets rid of my 6-cost Kuro, but he also gains Rush after getting rid of 5 Don. So first he rests Onigashima Island to gain 1 of those Don rested back, but then he places his last Don under Kaido and hits my Kuro for 6k. I had a feeling he would try to get me to block with Pearl to gain a Don back, so that's why I kept 2 Don back to play Punk Gibson and save me from the attack. That leaves him to attack my Kuro with his 7k King, and since I have the life to lose, I just take the hit, knocking me down to 3 life, along with me finding my Buchi. And then he attacks me with 10k Kaido, which I of course am forced to receive once again. Yes, I'm down to 2 life, but I have a Krieg now. I, though, on my turn, sense a bit of bloodshed, and so I pile all 10 of my Don under Kuro for a 15k attack at his Kaido Leader. He did manage to get his counter power up to 10k, but it was never going to be enough. Not when I could rest 2 East Blue to hit him again, so I win the game. And unfortunately, my son told me he had a bit of a dead deck from the start, where even after a mulligan, the lowest cost card he could play was his 2 early 5 cost X-Drakes. He didn't get the 1 cost Who's Who until his last life, so it was just bad luck of the draw. Happens, I'm afraid. He did say he should have put Blocker Queen down earlier before 7 cost King, but oh well, that's the game. And it's those in-moment decisions which unfortunately get us the win or the loss. Regardless, I hope you've enjoyed this one. I'm hoping more single cards come in the post so I can make a Whitebeard, Law and Zorro deck for OP4, along with upgrading my blue Croc deck. But until then, thanks for watching.